Hey guys, I just got done recording this video and only to realize that I did not have my mic on for it. So let me just make sure the mic is working. Okay, cool. Anyways, I figured I'd just make a quick video showing how to view the GDS files in 3D, just so it's just a lot simpler and clearer as to like the instructions on what you need to do. Um, I'll also show how to view the GDS files in Blender as well. Um, but first things first, we just need to generate the GDS files. So assuming you guys have made the inverter in Magic or the NAND gate, I'll show you how to convert those Magic files into GDS files. So first off, we'll just open Magic here. We'll open our inverter file. And all you need to do right here is just go to Write GDS, choose where to save it. I just made a separate folder here for all the files I use for GDS 3D, GDS 3D examples. But so here, inverter, and it's just telling me this because I've already got one here, but I'll overwrite it. Next thing you're gonna want to do, go over to this repo and go here to tech files and download this text file right here. So download button right there. And by the way, written instructions on how to do all this and the links to all the repos you'll need is in this file IIC OSIC tools, which is in the resources tab. You might have to scroll up a bit, but it was originally meant to like set up the Docker container for Windows, but there's also sections here on viewing GDS files in GDS 3D as well as viewing them in Blender. So if you want to go there for the links or just for written version of these instructions, in the resources thread on Discord. But yeah, so you're gonna want to download this text file right here. You're gonna put it in, let's see, you want to go to your designs folder, which on Windows is just users, then EDA designs. And again, I put it in this specific folder just so everything's all in one place. You can see it's right there. So let's see, now close out of Magic, and here all we need to do is type in, well first I'm going to go into the folder where I have all the examples, or all the files, so that would be GDS3D examples. Um, and then here the command is just GDS3D -I followed by the GDS file, just converter.gds. If you have your file in a different location, you're gonna have to write like the full path to it. But yeah, that's why I kept it all in just one folder. It makes it a lot simpler. -P and then the process text file, which was sky130.txt. And then there we go. Now we got nice 3D model of the inverter. See, and sadly, my GDS 3D is a little finicky. It likes to just spin around on me. I kind of have to time it to get it right. Oh no, this might be the point of no return here. Okay, so let's just run that again and not spin it as much. Um, there we go. So now we got nice view here. Press L, look at the legend. Press E to pull this up. Control scroll wheel to look through all the layers one by one. So I mean, I personally think this just gives a much better understanding of like how each layer goes on top of each other, and how this thing is actually like exists in the physical world rather than just the 2D layout. It also just looks really cool. Um, but yeah. Uh, so let's see. If you want to view more controls or what you could do with GDS 3D, that would be here in the repo, I believe, somewhere in this README file. I think it's all the way at the bottom here. Yep, key maps shows all the stuff you could do. So yeah, you can look at that, have fun with that. Next, show you how to open up this GDS file in Blender. Actually, for that, I'll show more complicated examples. So let's see here. Um, what files do I have here? Okay, so I'll just show this example, GDS. So you see here, much bigger, more complicated file. I don't really know what this one does, but it looks cool viewing it in 3D. I'll say that much. Here, oh, let's see. Zoom in here. Yep. Honestly, you just keep zooming in, it kind of just looks like a city at a certain point. Like, it's pretty crazy. But yeah, I give you all the layers here one by one. It's quite a lot that goes into. This is probably a very like simple chip too. It's but yeah. Anyways, now I'll show you how to view this in Blender. So Blender, you're gonna want to download on your actual computer. It's just a free 3D modeling software. Um, Link I think I have here to download it. Yeah, but honestly, if you just search up Blender on Google, you'll find it. So I just gonna make a new file here. Don't want to delete this square, but then you're also going to download this Git repo or pull it or whatnot. This converts the GDS files that we made into an STL file, which is a 3D file that Blender can use. So, let's see, we're just want to go over here to where you would want to store that. We may just have a repos folder. I type git clone followed by this URL. You could also just download the zip file for this, but I'm pretty sure most of you had the git clone to get the Docker container anyway, so I will just do this. It's simpler. Mine says fatal because I've already pulled it. It already exists there. But yeah, next we just want to go into here and we'll just take a quick look at what it actually has inside it. So I'll go see, where is my repos folder? There it is. Go right here. And so the main thing it has is two Python files here. This one is the main one that converts the GDS file to an STL and whatnot. This one right here just applies the material colors in Blender using these preset materials I made here. The reason it does that is just because their STL files don't have like an inherent like color to them, so you have to apply it after the fact. But yeah, so in this examples folder is where you would want to store your GDS files. So you just copy it from your designs folder into here. And after that, it would just be running the command right here, GDS. Well, first you put Python GDS to STL .py, followed by the name of the GDS file. Since it's in the example folder, I have to put example slash I forgot what I got in here. Example slash nand.gds, sure. And then it might give you this. It might say no module named, whatever. That just means it uses some libraries like here, triangle, that you don't have installed. So if you have Python installed, you should be able to just type in pip install followed by the name of whatever library, and it should just install it for you. And then you could rerun this previous command, and boom, now it says extracting all the STLs and whatnot. So now if we go over here, there's now a folder called NAND STLs. Go into it, got all the STLs for each different layer. I just go right here. Got a nice single layer right here. It says 50 millimeters. It's not really accurate to scale, looking at individually, but they're all relative to each other, the right thickness that it would be in real life. So here in Blender, we're just going to go import STL. Go to where you stored it. Would be right here, NAND STLs. Just want to import all of these. So there we go. Now we got our nice NAND or inverter, whatever this is. And we're gonna want to append the materials. So again, you're gonna go to the GDS file, or not GDS file, GDS to STL repo. Go to the materials folder, open this up, go to that material folder, and just append all of these. Okay, now once you do that, you're gonna want to open up text editor. So that could be done by just going up here till you see a little crosshair. And oh, yeah, I messed that up. Let's see. Gonna go here until you see a crosshair there. Want to drag that. Okay, let me see how I can fix this real quick. So I guess I will. Let's see. I got this. I'll split this into two, drag this, boom. Okay. Anyways, you want to just until there's a crosshair there in that top right corner, drag to the left. There we go. That's what I wanted to do. Then you're gonna want to click here on this editor type button, click the text editor, and then from there you just want to open up the apply materials Python file. That'll be right here. You're just gonna want to run that. And then to view the materials, you want to hold the either select rendered or material preview here. And there we go. Got a nice looking 3D model, fully colored and everything. So here, let me just close this out. I guess one issue some people have said is that their materials get stored with like capital letters and whatnot. Mine didn't, but then that makes this script not really work. So you might have to add a dot lower in here. I might just add that in the GitHub file to begin with, and then all you have to do is git pull. But anyways, that's an issue you might encounter. Um, but yeah, and then what's nice about Blender is it's a lot easier to change the materials, colors, and properties. You just go here, base color, you can change it. Want it to be bright red, there you go. Want to look real shiny right there, just change the metallicness or roughness. And yeah, then here you can just play around all you want with this, pretty much. Yeah. Uh, let's see, is there anything else I want to say? Not really, have fun with this. I think it's really cool being able to view these in 3D. Um, Also, if you want to 3D print these, okay, I remember this one thing. I would talk to Mike about it because I think we talked about it. He said they'd be able to print it there at MIT or Lincoln Labs or wherever they're at. Um, but it is very easy to just print each of these layers and color it and everything. Just add little labels to it. I think that'd just be a really cool souvenir to keep from this course, being able to be like, look, here's a blown up version of like a NAND gate that I made in this course or whatnot, or whatever more complicated circuit you come up with. But yeah, anyways, hope you enjoyed. See you later.